Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X research and professional physicist. And today I'd like to bring to you another one of my articles. This one is entitled The Holographic Sun in the Clouds. Now in the satellite image below, there is an area of cloud that looks bright orange, as you can see here. And it does seem that a light source is present inside this cloud in that area of the atmosphere. This light source would be one of the sun simulation models that are in operation in the Earth's atmosphere. And you may look at article 226b entitled Sun Simulating Devices, the Irrefutable Evidence for more details on that. Now, besides what seems to be a sun simulator in that area of the atmosphere inside the cloud, we also see these shadows formed by clouds. And this suggests that the atmosphere has become extremely opaque at this altitude. And this effect is usually only seen close to the ground when there are heavy fog conditions. And so it's not normal to have fog at this altitude. So this seems to have been artificially achieved through aerosol spraying. And for more details on this, you may look at article 229 entitled Chemtrail Effects. Earth's atmosphere is now opaque to sunlight at cloud altitudes. Now, one of the sun simulating devices that has been observed in the atmosphere is the object that we see here. And this is the sun simulator in the clouds because we can see clouds in front of it and clouds behind it. And of course, that cannot be the real sun. So this sun simulator is within the atmosphere. It's also not perfectly circular. We can see it has a jagged edge and straight lines along its edge. Now there's also some video footage which is taken from an airplane which actually shows that this sun, what this particular sun looks like from close up above the clouds in which it is created. And here are some screenshots of video footage taken of these clouds in which this sun simulator is being created. And this is shown in a YouTube video by Shazwar Bhakti. And we can see this bright yellow part which keeps appearing beside the airplane even as it moves forward. And this indicates that a lens system is in operation in addition to a lighting system. It seems that the cloud is being used as a three-dimensional screen for a holographic type of projection. The bright yellow part also appears to be quite small from the airplane's perspective. So in order to be as large as it appears to be here in this image, we would have to have a magnifying lens system so that it looks much larger from the ground. And as you can see, this is again, it's the same one that I showed in figure 2 where we can see clouds in front of it and behind it. But it seems actually that this simulator is actually formed out of clouds. And as we can see, it's seen here with an aircraft of some kind approaching it. The aircraft is very small, but suddenly as it approaches it and is about to enter inside the simulator itself, it becomes much larger, which suggests that there is a lens simulation system that's magnifying it as it approaches the simulator. Then it disappears from view for a while and then it emerges again at a point in the simulator closer to the left side. See, it starts emerging there. It seems quite large there. And of course, the fact that the airplane can fly through the sun simulator suggests that the simulator is not made of a solid substance, but that it is a holographic projection in cloud. The cloud, which is most likely produced through aerosol spraying or chemtrails, seems to act as a three-dimensional screen. The sun simulator seems to therefore be produced in the same way as the one seen in the clouds from the airplane, as I showed here. So basically it is the same thing, except it appears to be much smaller from above. This is most likely its actual size, and it's the lens system that makes it appear so large from the ground. And then it's seen leaving the cloud at the edge instead of the point to the left. It was somewhere over here before. It suddenly jumps and starts exiting the simulator right at the edge, and this suggests that another lens system is in place, and as the aircraft moved further towards the edge, it jumped from one lens system region to another. So it's then seen exiting at the edge, and it seems to be enveloped in cloud again as it approached the simulator. And you can see as it moves further away, it suddenly becomes much smaller, suggesting that it's leaving the magnifying portion of the lens system that makes everything here look much larger. And then it's as if this cloud springs back, and the aircraft continues, and the cloud that was attached to it goes back into the sun simulator. So this shows there's more than one lens system in operation here. The airplane appears to be enveloped in cloud at first. The cloud seems to spring back from the airplane to the simulator, indicating that it has the ability to stick together. I mean, this cloud substance. The airplane becomes much smaller as it moves away from the simulator, indicating that it is no longer being magnified by the lens systems. You can see here it's extremely small. You can see the cloudy material moving back towards the simulator. Now, the fact that the cloud, which is being used as a three-dimensional screen, sticks together is a likely indication that it contains metals and is conductive, which allows it to be manipulated through the application of electromagnetic fields. The fact that holographic projection technology is being used to simulate the sun in the sky agrees with the evidence that technology appearing to be a type of projector has been photographed in the sky, and we can see it here. It has these cylindrical parts to it, and these flat portions here that appear to be screens. So this is suggestive of a holographic projecting device which was photographed in the sky. And you may look at article 231 entitled Advanced Technology in the Sky for more details on that. So in conclusion, the sun simulator shown in figure 2 does not seem to be made of any solid substance, but seems to be a hologram projected onto cloud, which appears to be conductive and thus artificially created through chemtrails, and which can thus be manipulated through the application of electromagnetic fields. The cloud acts as a three-dimensional screen onto which the hologram is projected. And here are the references. This is Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X physicist. Thank you for watching.